Hey guys, Tia here. Are you ready to do a low impact cardio workout? Because that's what we're going to do today. All you need is just yourself and an area to move around. We're gonna do a series of 1 minute intervals. So every move that we do, we're gonna spend 1 minute doing it. We've only got about 6 or 7 different moves for you to do, but it's definitely gonna get those heart rates up. And finally, we'll finish with a little bit of core work. And then of course, we'll give you a nice stretch at the end. So get ready and let's move. All right, you guys, we're gonna start with a little squat and lunge combo. So like I said, we're gonna spend 1 minute with each exercise. So we're gonna start with that left leg. I want you to squat, lift, lunge, and lift. Now, you don't have to lift. You can tap instead. Just that when you do lift that leg, you're gonna engage those hip flexors just a little bit more to bring that intensity up some. And you can go at your own pace. You wanna take it a little bit slower, take it slower. That's the great thing about these moves, is that you can bump up the intensity as we go. So that right leg is gonna start to burn. That's our goal. Get those muscles working, wake them up a little bit. You're getting close. Keep moving. You need to slow it down. Slow it down a little bit. All right, you guys, time is up. So now we're gonna switch sides. I want you to plant that left leg. Let's get going. Lunge, lift, squat, and lift. Again, if you're not ready to lift that leg, just tap. Gives you options to change your intensity. I'm gonna go back to the lift. Join me if you want, or keep with your tapping. Really make that left leg do the lifting as you transition from your squats to your lunges. All right, come on. We're getting close. Are you feeling it in that backside a little bit? Every time we lift, you get a nice squeeze through the hands and glutes. All right, great job, you guys. We're gonna change direction a little bit. We're gonna do some lateral steps. So you have options to bump it up a little bit or to keep it a little bit lower. We're gonna start going to your right. So it's just 1, 2, step, tap. 1, 2, step, tap. So I can stay right here with a step touch or add a little bounce in there. If you still want some more, maybe you add a little jump. Wanna bring it back down with me? Come here. 1, 2, step, touch. I'm gonna add that jump again because we're getting close. Your minute is almost up. Come on, keep pushing. You got this. All right, so we're gonna take it back to some squats, only this time we're gonna stay put and we're just gonna add a little reach. So you're gonna squat and reach to the side. Are you ready? Let's do it. Start with that left arm reaching. So squat and reach. If you want to add a little toe tap in there, you can add a little toe tap. You can keep your squats a little shorter range of motion or take it big. Reach. Get a nice reach in there. If you don't want the reach, you can stay right here. You take it at your own tempo, a little faster. It's gonna keep those heart rates up and get them up a little faster. but you can always keep it a little slower if you want. I'm gonna speed it back up. Come on, keep pushing. You're getting close. You're there. All right, nice job. Okay, so we're gonna go back to some lunges. This time, I want you to plant that right leg. We're gonna do a little leg lift. So you're just gonna lunge and lift. You ready? Let's do it. So lunge and lift. Now, we're gonna change directions. So you're gonna come to the side, lateral lunge and lift. Just like we were doing before, you can tap instead of lifting that leg up. So you want a little bit more, lift it to the side. You got it. Just a few more. All right, now we got to get that other side. So again, we're going to start with the lunge and lift, then we'll change it to our lateral lunge. Ready? Right leg goes back. Lunge and lift. Or just like we did before, you can tap. Give me 4 more of those. Now, we're going to take it to that lateral lunge. So lunge and lift or tap. Just make sure as you're lunging that you're keeping that form. Don't let those knees go beyond those toes. That way we protect all of those joints. You're close, about 15 seconds. I'm gonna come back to the top. Go for it. 2 more. All right. Are we ready to change direction? We're gonna take it to a plank. I'm gonna come to the side. You have options. You can take it on your knees or you can go on your toes. So we're gonna rest on those elbows, find plank, and then what I want you to do is you can hold it right here, or to add a little bit more, drop your knees and lift. So it's just drop and lift. If you want, you could do one leg at a time. You can hold it here or come here. The goal is to really focus in on that core because that's what helps stabilize you. If you want, you can even just hold it right here on your knees. That core should be starting to burn. Come on, you got it. Make sure you're breathing. All right, great job, you guys. So we just did some stuff in plank. We're gonna keep that position. We're gonna go into plank this time on your hands, and we're gonna do some plank jacks. So I'll give you some options as we go. Right here, feet are out wide. So you have the option to come in, out, out, one leg at a time, or jack in, jack out, jack in, jack out. If you're on your knees, come up and down. You can do both legs, or you can do one leg at a time. I'm gonna go back to my full plank jack, in and out. Keeping that core stable as you jack in and out. You got it. Almost there. Two more. All right, make your way to your feet. That is round one. We're gonna repeat everything that we just did. So again, we're gonna start with those squat and lunge combos. You can tap or you can lift. It is your choice. We're gonna start taking that left leg back. You ready? Let's go. So lunge, lift, squat, and lift. If you need to, tap. So your heart rate is probably up pretty high at this point. So if you need a little breather, join me right here. So lunge, tap, squat, tap, or lunge, lift, squat, and lift. Keep going. You're doing great. How's that right leg? That's the one that's gonna be feeling it more because we're using that leg to do all the lifting. All right, let's switch sides. Plant that left leg, right leg lunges back. Now squat. Again, if you want, just tap. You're still working those legs. You're still getting that heart rate up. And in fact, your heart rate probably is up. Let's keep it going. Woo! Hopefully you're feeling good. Feeling those heart rates rise. Breathing is getting more labored. It's feeling a little bit more intense as we go into this second round. You're almost there. Just a few more. Give me one more. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna take it back to that lateral step. So you have those three options. You can step touch, you can add the little hop, or you can add the jump. Let's start to your right this time. 1, 2, step, touch. 1, 2, step, touch. Remember, you can come here. You wanna bump it up. Or if you really wanna bump it up a little bit, come here. Add that jump in there. Sometimes it's nice to do a little mix of the three, just to try to push ourselves a little bit more. I'm gonna come back to this one. You're getting close. Give me one more to finish. All right, we're gonna do some more squats. You choose your squat zone. You can take it narrow, wide, or you can go somewhere in between. This is one where we squat and reach. Are you ready to do it? Let's go. Remember, like we did in that last set, you can add that little toe tap as you go. You can kick it a little bit shorter range of motion if you need to, or you can get really big and low in those squats. Remember, each time that you stand it up, you're gonna feel that backside squeezing. Really helps tighten and tone up those hams and glutes. You want to take it a little faster? You can go faster. Let's get those heart rates up. All right. Great job, you guys. We're gonna go back to those lunges. This is the one where we're gonna start with our regular lunge, and then we'll take it to our lateral lunge. All right, let's do it. Lunge and lift, or you can tap. Two more. Now, let's do that lateral lunge. So you come here and lift or tap. Remember, you take it at your own tempo. So if you want to come a little quicker, maybe you tap that knee as you lift. Just watch that form. And come back to the tap. Core is very important in all of this. Make sure you're keeping it tight. Last one. All right, you guys, we gotta switch and get that other side. So we're gonna start with that lunge and lift. Lunge and lift. Just four more. Now we're gonna change directions, go to that lateral lunge. So lunge and lift, or lunge and tap. Remember, if you wanna pick up the pace, come a little faster, you can. You're gonna feel those heart rates start to go up if you take it faster. But don't lose that form. It's more important to have good form than to move fast. Nice job, you guys. We got about 15 seconds to go. Last one. All right. We're gonna take it back down to plank. Remember, this is the one where we drop those knees down. Rest yourselves on those elbows, and let's go. I'm gonna hold my plank here for a little bit this time, but if you want to add on, drop your knees down and lift. Remember that you take it at your own pace. You wanna go faster, you can go faster. You can even drop one, lift one, lift one. So you can do a little alternating walk down onto those knees, or do both. So you might hear a lot of instructors say, keep your core tight. What does that truly mean? It does not mean to suck your gut in. Imagine like when you cough, how your core tightens up on you. That's what it should feel like. So you're contracting those abdominal muscles. Nice. Okay, we've got one more thing before we bring it down a little bit. So we're going back into plank this time. You were on your hands. You can go on your knees if you want. Feet are out wide. Remember, you can walk in, out, or jack in, jack out, in and out. You wanna come in, out, and then maybe you alternate which leg leads the way. I'm gonna go back to my jacks. Arms are right underneath those shoulders. You're almost there. Give me two more. You're there. All right. Let's go ahead and bring it up onto those feet. We're gonna stretch you out now. So go ahead, open up that chest. Take a nice big deep breath in and let it all out. This time, reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Big deep breath in. And then I want you to fold down all the way, reaching towards the floor. Just get a good stretch. Drop that head down. Go ahead, bring those hands to your knees. Roll it on up. Now I want you to take this right foot back behind your left. Pull that right arm up and over. Just help open up that side. Get a good stretch in there. Bring it center. Let's switch it. All right, I want you to bring that right foot to the front. Left leg's gonna come back. It's just a short staggered stance. We're gonna reach towards the front. So I'm gonna come to the front, and then I want you to reach up. So again, you're reaching towards me, and then you're reaching up towards the ceiling. Let's do that 2 more times. Reach it up. Back to the front. Now this time, I want you to reach towards the floor. So you're gonna reach down and then just bring it up. So reach down, come on up. Let's do that 2 more times. All right, last one, then we're gonna get that other side. Okay, bring that left foot to the front. Same thing we did before, you're gonna reach towards me. So reach forward, and then reach up. To the front, to the top. You got 2 more. All right, let's do a few where we fold to the floor. So go ahead and reach. Stand it up. Reach down. Bring it up. Let's do that 2 more times. Feel a good stretch to the back of those legs. Nice job. Go ahead and bring those hands back behind, clasp them together. Let's fill those lungs up 1 more time. Big deep breath and let it out. To finish, I just want you to reach on up. Gaze up toward the ceiling, lengthen that body. And then release it on out. And you're there. Awesome job today. Great job. Have a great afternoon.